Hey everybody, Fred Bernardo, the smoking guitar player. Guess what we're gonna cook today? I thought I'd do something a little different and cook something that might be good for you. That's right, I got me a vegetable right here. It looks like a brain, but it's actually good for you. That's cauliflower. We're cooking it on the grill. Let's go! That's right, folks. Today we're going to cook a vegetable. It's ugly looking, but it's really good for you, and it's really good tasting if you prepare it right. And I'm going to show you how to do it and make it really easy. As a matter of fact, when it's done, this thing here, this cauliflower, we call it better than cauliflower because it tastes better than it's supposed to when it's done. Now, every year around the holidays, say the beginning of November, we have a huge celebration here at our store in Pennsylvania, and we call it Turkey Fest. We spend an entire day just roasting turkeys. This year we had roasted turkeys, we had upside-down turkeys, we had beer can turkeys, we had turkey sausage, we had turkey burgers. And somebody suggested to me, why don't you show people we do cooking demonstrations? And somebody suggested to me, why don't you do a side dish? So I thought I'd do something different. So I made my better than cauliflower cauliflower. Okay, cauliflower. Got that? Okay, so I'm going to switch now to video. This is video shot live in the store during our celebration, and you're going to see how we make it. Now, I got to tell you, it's so simple. All you need is the cauliflower itself, some olive oil, and this here Tasty Licks veggie blend. And this is formulated to go with olive oil and blend together, and in the end, you got something that tastes like it's swimming in butter, but it's nutritious. There's no butter in there, and you're going to see it. You're going to see me prepare it. It takes minutes, just minutes to prepare. You put it on your grill and you cook it, and it gets great. So here we go, better than cauliflower. Let's roll that tape right now. Guess what we got? For grilling. We got one cauliflower. Now, I don't know, anybody ever grill cauliflower or cook cauliflower on a grill before? Okay, so this isn't really grilled, it's kind of like roasted. You know, you need indirect heat, which we have on most of our grills out there right now. And I have some cooking on a pellet grill, which we'll bring in. But basically, you're going to just take this thing, and you know, my whole purpose in this thing with doing the rubs is to come up with things that people who maybe like aren't into cooking or don't have a lot of time or that they can just kind of dump and cook and have it be real good. So that's the whole purpose. So this is the veggie rub. So we take the cauliflower. Don't blink because this goes pretty quick. There's not much to this job. And basically, I don't know anybody in here ever even worked with cauliflower. Some people probably didn't because it's a scary thing. It looks like a brain. Doesn't it look like some kind of brain? Get rid of this stuff. Wow, this is like sort of frozen. Doesn't matter. Tear these leaves off. Get that core thing out of there. You see that there? Then, the biggest part of the job, the only time you have to use your whole brain at all, is try and cut it into similarly sized pieces. That way, they all get done cooking at the same time. And that's it. Now you can do this any number of ways. You can just grab them. These like brain lobes. Now, these are too big for me, so I'm gonna maybe like that. Something like that there. You know, or you can cut these things right off like this, but they do kind of grab hold. You see that? They grab hold, they're like interlocking. It's a weird thing, isn't it? You gotta wonder like where this came from. See, I'll make that 3, try and get them the same size. Not very good the way he is. This stuff in the center here is a little weird, so I try to stay away from that. You know? If you see a professional chef do this, he goes like way faster than me. You know, I'm also a guitar player, and I'm always afraid to cut my fingers. So I go a little slower with knives.
Now you're a brain surgeon.
Right, I'm a brain surgeon now. I was a guitar player. A sturgeon, a brain sturgeon. Jeff, would you go get the other one, please? Okay, so this is what you do here. Watch this now, don't blink. It's like I say on the video.
Okay, now you got your EVOO, you probably know what that is, extra virgin olive oil. Put some on there. Oh, I forgot one thing, but that's okay, I can tell you about it. It's pretty simple. I'm going to borrow his tongs, which only cook chicken, which are okay. We're going to mix this up. Man, everything's greasy back here, can you believe it? With all this freaking turkey all over the place. Okay, now, a little more olive oil. Because, you know, more is better, too much is just right. And then we got the Tree Hugger veggie blend. Now, you gotta watch it with this, because it is based on garlic salt. So, you don't want to go too crazy, but I'd say like a medium dose. And the other thing we do, I don't have any here right now, is I pour a little bit of water in. So like maybe quarter of a cup would go in here, you know? Quarter of a cup, half a cup. Hey, perfect, thank you. Eric, right? Yeah. Okay, so watch. Measure that carefully. Okay, and that's to make the steam, okay? And then we take our foil. Like I told you, it'll take a brain surgeon to make this recipe. Big piece of foil, and you seal it up. Now, you put this on at like any temperature at all. If you do it direct on your grill, like right over the fire, like on a gas grill, it's got to burn the bottom. Okay? So you put the outside burners on and leave the inside burner off and put it on there and close the lid like an oven. Okay? Or if you have one of the grills we have, you do it's called indirect cooking. So you basically just, I mean, you can do it in your oven. You don't have to do it on a grill, but it works good on the grill. It'll be okay.
Sure?
Yep.
Oh,
Anyway.
get your,
And depending on what temperature you have it at, depending on when it's done. When it starts getting a little translucent, a little soft, it's get done, and it's in there steaming, okay, which you can see here steaming. And then I usually crack the corner and try and get a little brown. And this is what it looks like. Okay, now that is either perfect or maybe slightly overcooked, because I'm having trouble keeping track of things today here. I got all this stuff going on. But you're going to be amazed what this tastes like. It tastes like it's swimming in butter. Okay? There's no butter. You saw how I did it. A little water, some olive oil, and the thing. Okay? And this is the best cauliflower I ever had. And we make this from time to time here on Saturdays if we're doing a class or something. And I have had people that said like they have never eaten cauliflower in their life until now, and they're like amazed that they cook it all the time. So, how do we want to do this? Okay, so I did it today at 375. It took about an hour, something like that. I usually check it. When I see it starting to get done, I'll tell you, it goes fast at the end, because right before I came in here, I checked it. It was not this done. And I even turned it down. But I did it at 375. But you just want to check it. And when it starts getting done, I usually crack the corner, so maybe I get a little less liquid in there. Maybe it'll brown a little like this did here, which is really perfect. You know, like here there was a hot spot, you can see that, but it's still really good like that. So, what we're going to do is, where are these toothpicks? I got some here. Where are the helpers at? Oh, we can use forks. Okay. So I'll just like, should we just like, just do it? I'll just like put a chunk in here. And, now, it's hot. I mean, you see how hot this is, so be a little careful, okay? And Tom. Is Tom here?